That's right. I'm Potty.
And I'm Rye Hoglaw, and this
This
is
is USFAPN.
USFAPN.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Episode 22 in the week 5 of the USFA. It's been a big week. What about you, Rye? Any new additions to the collection?
It's been a small week on my end, but it's just getting started. It's got plenty of room to grow.
Plenty room to grow. Absolutely.
Kind of cold.
Yeah,
Not usually this small.
I've had to button up, uh, put on some headgear, such as
Oh,
this nice salute to service Amon Ra St. Brown on the
see?
Lions. You can see that young salute to service label on there. But it's been a good week for me, man. How
What
about
a
we?
what a sick fucking helmet. I love Amin Ra St. Brown. I'm not sure why that's his name. It might be because he's named after two Egyptian gods. Not one, not two, but two would be a great name for the USFA, frankly. And he was putting his skills on display last night as well on Monday Night Football. So you got a good helmet there, and shout out to all our vets.
Shout out to all our vets. Well, let's dive into things. Starting off in the week 5, we've got none
You
other
know,
than Dallas
there's a
taking on.
lot of jersey customization options out there. I wonder if it's possible to do things like camo jerseys for Veterans Day or
Ooh,
pink jerseys for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'd love to
nice.
see that get worked into the league.
I have seen in goals a number of like rainbow covered stick cover, like stick tape.
Damn.
So I don't know if there's some pride sticks. I mean, that's kind of what my interpretation was. But either way, there was Elijah Nigma with the touchdown.
Yeah, interesting that the NHL video game is more progressive on that than Madden. I don't think you can do any custom pride coloring in Madden, at least in the current version. And in hockey, you've got players that speak out against that type of stuff, but they've got availability to do stuff like that in the game. Ironic.
Yes,
And
absolutely. Just the way it turns, just as that Jordan Veen interception going to Tampa Bay.
And sorry, Tampa, for taking over the highlights of you running it up on Baltimore right now, but
On Dallas, but close enough.
Dallas.
We did have Jay Mangam with the
There you go.
interception for
Baltimore,
Dallas.
Dallas.
Baltimore, Dallas. And, ultimately it was going to be Brownson Spira with the touchdown. Look at this 50-yard pass going there. Tampa Bay stacking on the chips.
Tampa Bay had a couple of big play touchdowns this game.
Yes, absolutely. And the rookie Elijah Nigma with the touchdown right there.
Tampa Bay always dangerous during the winter when it's not hurricane season.
Well, who's also dangerous is Brock Hoskins with the sack there. And it was a typhoonal, it was a torrent that came down upon Dallas, 34-3. That's one of the largest magnitudes I've seen so far this season.
And they sent Dallas back to Baltimore with that win.
Send them back to the ECFL. And we've got New Jersey taking on Huntington Beach. And Huntington Beach has the ball at the 45-yard line. Their quarterback is about to get it whipped to him. And look what happens. Nice pass. Blazing speed that pierces through Carlton Banks, making the deposit.
Wow, he definitely did his on that touchdown.
Yes. All right, but it wasn't the only play here. We saw the offensive side of Huntington Beach, but what about the defensive side? As you can see here with Dexter Jackson, that was actually Action Jackson's other player making the interception, so shout out Jackson.
Dexter Jackson coming up close to the line of scrimmage for that one.
All right, so then we had a Huntington Beach with the ball, They're up 10-0, and then boom! Ladavius Button with the safety, putting him down deep in the end zone.
One of the reasons I love simulated sports, simulated football in particular, you might go a whole year without seeing a safety in the NFL. Not in the simulated FL.
No, not in the simulated FL. Simulated FL, we've got none other than Huntington Beach again. This time New Jersey's got the ball, and we've got X-Pac with the interception coming in strong.
HBV gets it done on both sides of the ball, week in, week out. Sometimes we're watching them throw 100-yard bombs. Other times it's what we're seeing now.
Yeah. But we are seeing Tim Carlson, rookie, with the touchdown for Huntington Beach.
Tim Carlson, maybe the brother of the Carlson that I used to know, whose first name I don't know because we always called him Carlson.
And then there's Tucker, right? Is he I remember there being some like crazy stories from this guy that like
Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, but then there's like a politician like named that, right?
I don't know.
Or maybe this guy's evolved his career. But you know that last play
transition
from Ryan Davis with the touchdown.
Transitioned into the end zone on that one.
Oh yeah, there we go.
And identifies as 6 points.
Trey Glock with the interception for Huntington Beach.
The battalion kept it close for a while, but once you've got HBV, hard to get rid of.
Yeah, there's no getting out of that one. Like one of those finger traps that you get your things stuck together. This one going to
careful where you put your finger in HBV.
Vernon Mills. And wasn't going to be the last we saw of our friend, Mr. Carlson, coming in with Huntington Beach, taking that one home.
This is, you'd like to see him put in the second team after that. At least they got the safety, the battalion, one of the better, extension or new teams this year. But against HBV, and they look like we all do, human. Even though they're simulated, they look like simulated humans. This game made them look simulated human.
Yes, absolutely, and that's just the way that fell upon the table. Coming in strong, starting off 0-0, we've got New York Mafia taking on Charlotte, and we see New York Mafia almost come off sides and then take down an interception by Andy Newsome, rookie. Shout out Andy, number 27.
Great draft pick.
Yes.
Yeah, this game is tough to watch, not just because I'm a member and owner of the Mafia, but also because of the uniform Charlotte is wearing.
It looks all right. It's some Simpson colors.
Yeah, there you go. It's the Simpsons colors.
Doc Boone with the touchdown from Charlotte. But yeah, like Springfield, university football team would be wearing these.
The Charlotte Simpsons.
Kai Coco with an amazing catch. We will show some respect there.
We gotta show respect. The fact that we're talking shit about you is the highest form of respect that we can even pay you.
Yeah, above flattery.
Above flattery. It's like middle school. When you like somebody or you respect them, you poke them in the back of the head with the pencil. Stick gum in their ear.
Yeah, you flick their ears.
You ever stuck gum in anybody's ear, Potty?
I don't know, probably. But I did see John Eldreezy, the rookie, stick that one in the end zone. And that wasn't going to be the last we saw of him, not on this play. This one, Owen Vic Dotson. But coming right up after that, we've got the Mafia. They're in potty range.
Mafia.
They don't need them. All they need, Aaron Ike, quarterback to connect. John Eldreezy, the rookie, wide receiver, taking that one home.
I gotta say, it's been an up and down, or really down and down year for the Mafia so far, but one bright spot has been the play of our quarterback. Shout out to you, Ike.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming in hot, though. This one going to Kai Coco with the touchdown.
We're getting there.
And ultimately, Charlotte did have the ball again. This one going to Doc Boone with a pretty tremendous run touchdown. And yeah,
right.
that's...
So we don't make a comeback. Spoiler alert. But we never quit.
No, we didn't. Especially on this play here, going to Grataki Dracos with the touchdown, which
What
brought...
was the name? Grataki?
Grataki Dracos. Dracos. G-A-T-A-K-I.
Got it. Gatakai? Gataki.
Gataki.
Gataki Dracos. I love them. Is that did we draft that person or is that a computer?
It's like it's a player that isn't... Oh, I think that was the one.
Well,
they're
Gataki,
not like
if you
super-
exist, or if your AI is aware enough to now pose as a human, please comment on this video.
Yeah. I don't know if they're watching, but that was we'll shout them out though.
Gataki!
Charlotte did walk away this one 42-28. It was a close game, but then it got taken out of sight, so we move on to our fourth game, which is Pittsburgh versus Anchorage. And we've got Anchorage pinned up right against that red zone with the ice melting on the logo of their, graphic until Jerry Philbin filling the bin full of sacks tonight.
Well, he got sacked because he was just focused on that beautiful graphic in the end zone, which I do believe has never been as clear as crisp as I'm seeing it today. I love the uniform scheme here too for Anchorage. It is kind of cold out there, so you got to give them a little bit of slack. One of my favorite teams to watch.
Yeah, I'm liking it, man. It's like a Frozen drip. That's some like Gucci Mane like chain game I would see. Ron Jolin with the touchdown for Anchorage. But Pittsburgh was going to strike back, down 6-13. Tank Jones with a big sack.
I love Pittsburgh as a city.
Yeah.
The color schemes on their teams.
No.
Not as in love with.
And Anchorage needed to make a point, so they did by pounding down points on the board. This one going to Ron Jolin again with the touchdown.
Ron Jolin, taking them to Pound Town and eating the groceries.
And eating the groceries. So basically, then we had Robert Cron coming in from Anchorage with a nice sack there.
I hope they simulated a challenge for that one because that looked like a fumble. That was not a forward pass. I'm no ref, but if I was, I would gamble on games.
Yes, absolutely. Just as Anthony Stank gambled with near disaster, but managing to make it through that really intense trifecta tackle. Taking home the gold was not Pittsburgh, it was Anchorage, 16-22.
I love watching Anthony Stank. Love watching the stank. Don't like smelling it. Tough to see it wasn't enough to pull it out today.
Well, he did
I can't wait to watch him again soon. Oh baby, is this the pod where we finally give an eruption pun?
Oh, I think so. It's been brewing up for quite some time.
See. It's been building up. And you know what happens when it's been building up? Ooh. Gets ready.
Oh! To what? Explode? Because that was...
Yes, to explode.
Dave and Brewer brewed one up, a strong batch. coming in with the rookie touchdown from Tacoma as it erupted all over the. Well, I guess we don't know what the end zone is, except for Toronto's got one with that nice graphic over there. Braxton McFadden.
So menacing to have to try to grab footballs out of the air in the end zone with the fucking wraith with some red ass eyes pointing at you, ready to take your life.
And it was Darren Ellison who came through with immense speed and
Maxed out his
endurance.
speed, Ellison.
Speed and endurance, I would say. Elias.
Stamina.
Eliason like the Goliath. You know, do you remember that in StarCraft? Goliath.
Oh yeah.
Goliath. It was like the Matrix thing, you know? Like when you were in Zion and you had to shoot down all those things coming in through. Lawrence Sands with the interception for Toronto. Wraiths up 17-6 with the ball now.
Came out of nowhere like a ghost or a wraith.
And Toronto then had the ball, and they got it to the old Dusty Rooks. Touchdown. You know, my dad was watching the Netflix show on the chess player that's young and struggles with alcohol. The
Queen's Gambit?
Yeah, I think so.
That's about a chick.
Right, yeah. Chess player.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
there's
chess player.
Andre Krim with the sack. And so the this one coming in race 27-19. So seeing the race take over Tacoma.
Damn. Well, no eruption pun yet. We really do need to read up on some literature. Is there any other context you ever hear eruption used outside of volcanic studies, except sexually, which is intentionally being used in a facetious manner? Mm-hmm. There really is no daily usage of the word eruption. It's a word that's been created explicitly to describe what happens with volcanoes. And for us to find new puns for this word, it's uncharted territory as far as the English language goes. So, you know, we'll look forward to seeing you next week as we continue to pioneer our ways through the language.
Yes.
And the league, of course.
Yes. Do you want to cut it here, Rocco?
Are there any games left?
There's two more. Or one more, one more.
Oh, let's do it, dude.
Two more.
Why did I say, you think I said something that's going to get us canceled?
No, fuck, I screwed it up, actually. Here we go. I'll edit it together. Okay, so we just did...
We're simulated humans, too. So don't judge us, viewers. And if you do judge us, just make sure to do it in the comments.
Do it in the comments, absolutely. So that was Andre
and subscribe.
Krim with the sack. And then we had...
we love judges, we love lawyers, we love plaintiffs, we love defendants. Come one, come all.
Race up 27-6.
USFAPN.
And we had Tacoma, Joe Beasley with the touchdown. Sending up
just
the
when
score.
You thought it was over. It's Halloween
12-27,
all over
and
again.
then Dave and Brewer.
Wow,
So
Wraith.
another touchdown.
Giving Canada a good name.
Yeah, so ultimately the eruption was unable to overcome the race, 19-27. And that led us into our sixth game with Arizona going against St. Louis.
St. Louis, tough to beat. Rattlers competing with the Mafia for bottom of the league.
Until we face them, I hope.
Yes, I hope we play them. And I hope there are no ties allowed in USFA.
Yes, I hope so.
Are there? Do you know?
I don't know. I know in another league that runs a Madden engine or a Madden game that they do allow ties. But that first touchdown, maybe McNamerson and then Calvin Thomas with the sack from Arizona.
And we always are saying Namey's name.
Always. Just wait, though. You're going to see somebody built with a name, and you're going to think, I wonder who created this guy. So, next we've got... No, I don't think so. But we do have Arizona with the ball taking a touchdown through Jason Copeland. But it's
All
this
right,
player
Copeland.
right here. Watch this play.
My eyes are glued to the screen, as they always are for these broadcasts.
Arizona up 10-6 against St. Louis. St. Louis with the ball. Steps back. Fires it to none other than Body McBotterson.
Body McBotterson. Oh my God. Body and name, I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, you can see Botterson right there celebrate. So he's a real, I don't know, he's a
We
bot.
need
but
to trade for Body.
yeah, let's get Body on our team.
Let's make some moves, GM.
Yeah. All right. All right. So we've got finally closing us out with our plays so far is John Smith with. Oh shit.
Into the John Smithy. Blacksmith them up a sword of sack.
Yeah, sack. I don't know who that was, but sick. Look at that vertical leap on that one. St. Louis icing out the Rattlers 13-10. So a close bout and an interesting one that led to us this evening. What we've got. Turn this off.
A lot of parity in this league says a lot about the Rattlers that, despite their record, they can still take one of the best teams in the league to within 3 points of giving them a loss.
Been 3 points, yes. And to recap the week's games, it was the Typhoon taking over, then the Royals over the Mafia in Huntington Beach, Anchorage, Toronto, and St. Louis. So interesting to see those combinations. Shout out to Stack's Team of the Week right here. And look at me, recurring punter of the week.
And how about quarterback of the week for the Mafia, Aaron Knight, right there at the top.
Yeah, I should
Another
shout
Mafia, Aldrezi.
Yeah.
And Party, you're the kicker of the week by default. You might be the only human kicker in this league.
Yeah.
You versus the computers.
Absolutely, man. I'm taking them down. And just like on the Eastern Conference, we've got the Royals ahead with 5 wins, 0 losses. And over here in the West Coast.
And they got a run for their money against the Mafia earlier this week.
Yeah, they did. And the Huntington Beach Voyagers also 5-0, as well as the Rattlers and Mafia remain 0-5, and the other teams stay evenly distributed between those ceilings and floors.
Well, we're coming for that number 1 spot. We're only 5 games behind first place.
That's right, because this is USFAPN.
USFAPN. Let's go.